Timmy, Mammoth Hunter.
Church of the Flying Spaghetti.
Yep. They're called Pastafarians.
That was great. I just wanted to get it up.
Oh, I fucking nailed him.
You got him.
Dude, they fucking spawned a whole
Dude, I watched that happen. Grandpa Bill?
Francis, and that's Grandpa Bill. Down.
Eat shit, Tank. I hope somebody's in chat to clip what I just did there. God, the light.
Well done.
Back up, back up. That's a recipe to get launched. Fuck.
Oh no.
Ah, he pulled me back into my own pipe bomb. Eat shit, fucking stalker. Oh, that kind of pissed him off. Look out, move. Tried to warn you. Oh, you bitch. You bitch. Hey, what's up, Purple?
Purple. Oh shit.
Oh shit. I can't go anywhere. No! No! Oh god, no, not again. Oh, I'm so screwed.
I really wish that was clipped.
Jesus. Hey, you bitch. I bought tons of arrows from you. I know you have money. Can you please buy some of this crap from me, please?
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
I'm here to deal some damage to your pocketbook, bitch. Open up and say it. Well, happy marriage. Don't eat. Don't. That's my horse.
Got attacked on the base stage.
Right. Ah, motherfucker.
Did you just do what I think you did?
Yes. I don't want to fucking talk about it. Yeah, Nanu's armpits almost killed me.
The broomy broomies.
Oh. Woo! My trick truck.
I'm just gonna throw this knife at you. Because you can't do anything about it.
Wait. Who's carrying a cup?
Huh?
Were you... Dubbed, were you carrying a cup?
No, what you on about?
Chat! Clip! I'm coming.
Nope, 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 nope.
Please. Patricia. This isn't fucking funny. Dude. Dude.
Ooh.
Patricia, fucking talk to me, bitch. Oh yeah, I have multi-hit again.
Whisper in my ear.
Fuck you, man! Fucking mannequins. Fuck!
Yes, yes, yes. Get out of there. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god.
No!
THC, do you have this game?
Go away!
Dude, you should play with us.
No!
Did you die?
Let me out! 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 Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you guys. Holy fuck. How did you all get in there? That was
Fucking Christ, you scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. God, you and Purple have a problem, I swear to God. Fix my fucking desktop. Give me a sec.
Why? Oh god. Could you please stop? Oh, for fuck's sake, stop, please. This is okay. So,
I can't.
click,
Come on, come on.
click, click.
I have a feeling part of the reason why we're still alive is because
Nope, that was it. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so dead.
Oh, but wait. There's more, motherfucker!
How did you do that?
All I know is it feels really weird to have your balls hanging down each side of a fucking thong string.
Let's go.
okay?
Where you going, huh? Think you can vote for me?
What happened?
No, Purple. Let's just leave it as B. I'm just a car. Don't worry about it. I'm just a car.
Oh, what the frick? Stop moving!
No, I can make this happen. Don't worry about it. I got this. With my driving skills. On my head. Slow down a bit.
You're right.
I'm gonna say, oh, you like that maneuvering? Conk.
Yeah, I
Some
know,
in
it's
the
my,
future.
the famous last words of my cockiness when it happens. You like that shit? Crash.
Crash.
Yeah, we loved that shit. Do it again.
This shit was amazing.
Oh, there it is. Oh, fuck off. 42 seconds left? Fuck. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals, these and thems, my non-binary friends, as well as my sips from the Crips. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Welcome back to the Church of the Lead Pipe. I packed the first bowl, I took the first puff, I passed the ditch to the left. Our stone congregation is now in session. How's everybody doing today? Y'all taking care of yourselves and staying out of trouble? Anybody do anything fun and exciting they want to talk about today? What's up, y'all? So I'm going to play some more No Man's Sky tonight. Probably throughout the weekend, honestly. Because I feel there's still more stuff to do. One thing to note, really quick, this isn't related to No Man's Sky. There's been some fairly substantial updates to Astronauts, including a change to the character creation that I'm going to have to take a look at. So we might end up rotating back to that here in the next few weeks or so. Mature neural stem. Ooh, where's my ship? Right there. Okay. Hmm. Supposedly there's lithium somewhere around here. I would like to find and get my hands on some. there. That is. Hey. There's the lithium deposit. It's a ways out there, but hey, what's up, Ink? How you doing, man? What's up, Avor? Jesus. Get random carnivorous plant, yeah. Okay. Okay, so what is lithium used for? Oh, it's for the dredging laser on the Nautilus craft. Yeah, well, that answers that question. In other words, yeah, dredging laser. Considering lithium, to my understanding, is used for batteries. Metal masters bind us no more. We are free. We may swim, fly, live, die. The void egg quivers as the litting music of the alien ship fills my cockpit. It is a motion of recognition. The song of the ship, the creature, fills my starship, spilling from circuit to circuit, flooding the computer. As the music fades, I hear a faint echo, a gently hummed response, the void egg. Interstellar coordinates received. Fuck off, Ivor. Vibrations haven't filled my cock in years, okay? Ugh! I slam into the fucking ground. What the fuck kind of plants are these? Holy fucking Christ, it's almost 600 degrees Kelvin. Ha ha ha! 1400 U and moving? The fuck? So I gotta go north. That's a bit closer. Okay, so there's some gravity on this fucking rock. Got it. Archive of Korvax Prime. Retrieval in progress. Log follows. Partial success archived or achieved. The bridge allows the implantation of consciousness shards within discrete shells. Unit remains connected to greater mind. Sensory inputs fully shared. Attempts to localize sensory inputs cause traumatic deseparation. Unfruitful. Suspect biological core required. Root sensory experience in bodily experience to improve stability. System must have local control. Experimental synthesis unit operational. Awaiting biogenesis materials. Oh, I totally landed on a fucking hell planet. The plaque replays more data from before the destruction of Korvax Prime. These researchers were building something, a biological shell? An individual manifestation of their own convergent minds. Okay, so now I need a pulsating core. These machines were built to synthesize life from advanced technology. I am once again supplied with the plans required, pushed on down this path by those who tried before. One of the plans is for a Novell multi-tool upgrade, the solar array. Okay. And then I need... Where the fuck do I get liquid sun? You heard me. Liquid sun. Install the gifted solar array. The void egg host requires a heart. Gather liquid sun to craft pulsating core. The solar array will convert metal to liquid sun. Okay. What do I need to make this? That's stupidly easy. Okay, got it. Let's move this to somewhere else, like over here. Doesn't seem to synthesize. Okay, so now... That's pretty close. That's pyrite. That's metal. Oh, holy crap. gotta be something relatively close by somewhere. There's another pyrite deposit. We're just gonna grab a little bit more of this. As the machine begins its work, I feel the egg twitch within my exosuit. Is it responsible for activating these machines? Its imprint is upon the life I am creating. Fragile heart. Fragment of life. Though nothing more than a cluster of cells, it is already possible to detect the soft beating of this proto-heart. It requires careful attendance while it matures. Oh god, how long is this gonna take? Yeah, 20 hours. You know what? This is kind of... What's up, Ink? How you doing, man? Yeah, this planet's kind of on fire, yeah. It's fine. This planet is just a 1-for-1 scale replica of my life. I know, right? I just fucking hold my blunt out, no light in this fucking weather conditions. Wow, what's going on with my frames? What's up, Akasha? How you doing, man? Give you a shout out. I feel like I need to reload my game because my frames are just tanked. It's transmuted from various metals into a resource called Liquid Sun. But yeah, sure. How? I need a little explanation on that one. If she's saying it's because all the characters are fucking male, she's wrong. They're all non-binary. Oh. Whatever. You could tell your wife I said she can go fuck herself off all the way to hell on that one. That's the stupid kind of shit that everybody fucking bitches about from the woke people, quote unquote, okay? It's those extremophiles that make absolutely a big deal out of fucking nothing, okay? It's thoughts like that that are ruining the woke movements. It's garbage like that that's getting everything that we are trying to fucking do thrown in the fucking trash because we looked at by like we're crazy people. So yeah, she can go fuck off to hell on that one. Yeah, I've got no problem with pronouns. He, her, or he, him, she, her, they, them. It doesn't fucking matter. But either fucking way, it's the name of a fucking game, man. It's the name of a fucking game. Now, if it was something about, like, the content of the game where the whole thought process was women can't do this and women can't do that, blah, 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 and the game actually fucking, like, forced that structure or whatever, or followed that structure, the patriarchal bullshit, then yes, she would be right. But to call a game sexist because of its fucking name is asinine. And grasping at straws. Pick a fight that's worth fighting. There are a million other fucking things in this world that are worth nitpicking about. This is not one of them. If she thinks the name is sexist, she doesn't know what sexism is. And needs to fucking re-educate herself. Sexism is restricting women from doing things because they're women. Sexism is telling women they can't do things because they're women. Sexism is not No Man's Sky. Sexism is not G.I. Joe. Oh, good God. Why? Why is she picking a fight with you over that? I'm a feminist, too. Sexism was women weren't allowed to have a fucking bank account without a male cosigner until the late 70s. Sexism was women weren't allowed to fucking vote until late into the fucking 20th century. Well, not late into the 20th century, but, you know, mid 20th century. Yeah. And that, by definition, makes you a feminist. You're just not one of those over-the-top ones that everybody hates. You're a realistic feminist. You see gender roles as sexist. You know, you see women's, you know, oppression of women's rights as a sexist thing. You know, that's realistic, that's understandable, and that's called being human. No, those are very traumatized women that have that way of thinking for a reason. Probably because somebody probably touched them some way. And they didn't get fucking believed when they tried to fucking talk about it, or worse, they got ridiculed or got told it was their own fault. And so they went to the other extreme. Which I don't blame them for thinking like that. I really don't. It's justifiable in today's society. It's just not all of us deserve that treatment because some of us are actually on the right side of the fight. We just fight it from a more realistic approach. Like, I totally understand and I sympathize. There's always a fucking reason. There's always something that sends somebody into that boiling point, that tipping point. Some sort of traumatic experience. And unfortunately, 8 out of 10 women have a traumatic experience that justifies the overreaction. And it's so much deeper than that, too. But that's the most shallow gist of it that I can give, I guess. Without getting into deleted off YouTube conversations. But here's the thing, is there are a lot of victims. And out of those victims, a very, very, very tiny percentage of them actually get justice. Okay? More often than not, it boils down to they get told it was their own fault because they shouldn't have been there, or they shouldn't have been drinking, or they shouldn't have dressed like that, they shouldn't have done this, they shouldn't have done that. They get told constantly over and over that it's their fault because of something they did. Yeah, we're bad for doing the things that we've fucking done, okay? Totally fucking not gonna argue that whatsoever. But we're not held accountable most of the time. More often than not. You want to know why Grandma's marriage lasted for fucking 60, 70 fucking years? Because Grandma had no fucking means of being able to leave Grandpa. because the system was designed to keep her tied to him. The reason marriages and shit fall apart and relationships fall apart now is because women aren't going to put up with the shit that they put up with 100 fucking years ago. We need to do better. We need to stop being dickheads. Typically, the cops are worthless. Sorry, not sorry. No, the situation we have right now, as far as that goes, this whole topic goes, is the result of a few hundred years, if not thousands of years of oppression. Because let's call it what it fucking is. This is what a late stage rebellion looks like. As far as things like that goes. Like, to be quite frank, if women want to change things, all they got to do is stop putting out. Just straight up stop putting out, stop associating with men altogether, which a lot of them have done. Okay, a lot have done. But, like, seriously, there needs to be, like, a collective. We're not fucking doing this anymore. We're not doing that anymore. Blah, blah, blah. They need, like, no more of this fucking bending, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's mostly the same fight. To one degree or another. That is all a right to autonomy. And therefore kind of falls into the same category of fight. And both of those fights get very violent. With understandable reason. Oh yeah, totally. I mean, if you really want to get into the nitty-gritty, that side of the fight probably got the worse end of the deal. Although that fight hasn't been going on for as long. As far as history goes, that particular hate is a new one. But and that kind of shit still kind of goes on to this day. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. All I'm going to say is this back in the Middle Ages, and especially back in biblical times, the penalty for talking back to your husband was to be stoned to death. You tell me women didn't die for their fight. Like, if he thinks they didn't, that he's got another thing coming, because he needs to take another look at history. Because a lot of women have died for their fight for their freedom. Because the penalties were death by stoning or God knows fucking what other torturous thing. And don't get me started on the witch trials and the witch hunts. You ever notice witches were always women throughout history? I think you missed part of the conversation, Grizz. We're talking about feminism and women's rights and a few other very serious things. You're totally coming in at like the worst part of this conversation. You're catching Timmy after he's already been set off. But I'm gonna say this. That truth doesn't make their lived experience any less true, though. I'm just gonna point that out. This is just a case of history not necessarily being taught right. And to be very honest, with the amount of history that's been completely whitewashed, and depending on the region in which the individual came from, it really doesn't surprise me that they believe women haven't died for their rights that they've got now. Which still isn't even remotely close to equal the rights everybody else has. I'm just going to point that out. Pretty much. You know. People have died for gay rights. People have died for women's rights. People have died for trans rights. Just about any major social cause that has risen over the last fucking 2,000 years, people have died for those causes. So it's a complete misstatement that they think women haven't died for what they've got now. Considering, again, the crimes or the punishments for talking back to your husband or talking back to a man in general or just, yeah, anyway, the punishments were were death. To be put to death. Depending on how far back, you know, it could be stoning or even more creative things if you want to get through the Dark Ages. Romans had some pretty colorful shit too. Well, and you're very much, I wasn't going to bring that up, but now that you did, Lurking, yes, it very much is a thing in a lot of other countries. Now, that being said, that freedom should also come with your choice to choose which role you want. So if you want to do what the traditional role is, you should be allowed to do that traditional role without having to catch backlash for it too. You know, I've known my fair share of individuals who wanted nothing more than to be a stay-at-home mom. Okay? Or a stay-at-home dad, or a stay-at-home whatever, you know? You're very much right on that, but that's really only true if they're still in the closet and the secret's not out. Depending on what generation we're talking here too. If it was any time before the 90s, if they knew about you, you were just fucked. I mean, our own government at one point had a fucking gaydar detector, gay detector machine that they literally forced every fucking government employee to get hooked up to test to see if they were gay. And then they wrongfully fired a lot of fucking people. Because it was later discovered that the thing wasn't even fucking reliable to begin with. So, like, pick your gender. I'm not fucking joking. The United States government did this. It was like a fucking 50s, 60s, 70s thing. I can't remember which decade off the top of my head. That was a fucking real thing. They called it, like, the fruit detector or something like that. Or something. I can't remember exactly what they called it off the top of my head. It was something really fucking just terribly named, though. And then, yeah, they forced every government employee to take this fucking test. And if the machine said they were gay, they were fired. No, this shit is very fucking real, Grizz. But the machine was unreliable to begin with. Like, it falsely accused a lot of fucking people. And there were a number of people that went by under that radar. But yeah, it was disgustingly, embarrassingly a real thing our government did. But by this point, nothing should surprise you anymore, Grizz. Oh, I know, right? Well, and if I'm not mistaken, and somebody who's more knowledgeable on this is probably going to correct me at some point in the comments 100 years down the road when I'm already dead. But if I'm not mistaken, that machine worked on about the same principle as the lie detector. It wouldn't surprise me if that's what eventually became the lie detector. But I don't know enough to actually be able to state that for a fact. So yeah. in current day Muckfire, your statement is correct in current times. But you only have to go back about 60 years. And that statement's not correct. That is very true, yes. You are not wrong about that. But I am just going to say right now, we need to put a fucking bookmark on this particular conversation so we can revisit this in a few years. Because a lot of things can change over time. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. So, again, as I said, bookmark this conversation so we can revisit this topic again in like a decade. No, you're very much right. You cannot, to quote V for Vendetta, you cannot kill an idea. An idea is bulletproof. However, for ideas to survive, they do require some sort of collective understanding. Otherwise, those ideas will disappear into the ether. So despite how this world changes for the good or for the bad, either way, despite all of that, no matter what happens, hold on to your ideals. Do what's right. Treat people like human beings. That's exactly how I feel. Never mind the fact that I don't trust the government. I never fucking have. Every new thing I fucking discover, every new thing that's declassified that fucking justifies my distrust of the goddamn government, man, doesn't fucking help the situation. I mean, things like MK Ultra, or the fucking attack that never happened, or the attack that never happened that brought us into Vietnam. You know, things like that. Like, you know, they just, every time they declassify another fucking lie, I'm just like, and I'm supposed to trust you. Oh, God. Oh, my God, yeah, you're totally right. Oh, every time they fucking declassify something and it fucking proves that the fucking conspiracy theorists were fucking right, those guys that we keep telling everybody are just fucking crazy and to not listen to them, fucking, you know, every time we fucking declassify something that fucking proves that those crazy fuckers are fucking right sometimes, it's like, dude, what the fuck? Why? Why? Like, I'm sorry. I don't trust some fuckers, man. I wish I could say you were wrong, Grizz. But I can't. I really wish you were wrong. But I can't prove that. And I don't believe it. I don't believe that you're wrong. Well, and that's exactly why I'm here, man. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But, you know, I'm not here to stroke this ego or stroke that ego. I'm here to fucking say the uncomfortable thing out loud. Am I gonna get fucking hate for that shit? Probably. Do I care? Not really. Now I do say stupid things on occasion. I got a different stance on what's going on in frickin' California right now, in LA. Because they're all about to get fucked out there now. We were just talking about it at work today. Just briefly. What's gonna fucking happen is, and I think I might have touched on this when we were talking about it earlier when I said my fucking not so fucking great things about what was going on out there. But I touched on this a little bit. What's probably gonna happen, truthfully, is the same thing that happened with Hawaii and its disaster. Private equity is gonna go in there and it's gonna buy everything up. And the people that were there are going to be fucking screwed. Well, and that's probably what's more likely going to happen. Either way, that situation's getting bad and out of control over there. So yeah, I'm going to backtrack some things that I said a couple weeks ago regarding that. I won't get into specifics for what I said, but it was pretty fucking, it wasn't good. Because a lot of things have changed since then. A lot of things have changed since I made those statements. And none of it's true anymore. There are certain people out there that I have no sympathy for. You know, like the rich fuckers that were just mentioned. 'Cause those guys, I guarantee you, have insurance that is going to pay them. But your average Joes out there are just screwed. They're totally fucking screwed. Yeah, but the problem is that's not going to happen. This is the United States. This is the land of opportunity and exploitation. Because let's call it what it is. Yeah, because if they don't get insurance payouts, they don't have any way of even rebuilding on their property once they can go back. Because cleanup is going to be expensive, and then to build a whole new Cracker Jack box on fucking property, because they're not going to be able to afford to buy a fucking bigger one, even with the insurance. I question whether it was intentionally set or not. I wouldn't rule arson 100% out. But I'm going to tell you an experience that I had when I was living out in Waconia. Okay, it's 45 minutes west of here. This is still Minnesota. Let me tell you about an experience that I had. Okay? And this is very possibly what happened. Okay? But this is what happened to one of my neighbors when I was living in Waconia. We were hanging out at my house. Me and my one neighbor and my roommates and whatever, right? And all of a sudden, there's pounding on our front door. Just fucking pounding, and fucking hollering and screaming and shit. We're like, what the fuck's going on? So I fucking go to the door, and it's my neighbor's mom. Our neighbor that was hanging out with us, it was his mom, right? Apparently, because out there, to save money, we burned a lot of rubbish and stuff. We'd set fires in little fucking bins and just burn shit, right? Fucking wooden debris, fucking paper plates, stupid shit like that, right? Well, she was doing the usual burn in the backyard, and the wind blew just right and picked up a piece of something that was burning in the fucking bin that she was burning in, the fucking fire pit that she was burning stuff in, and it carried it away from the fire and landed it on the ancient ass fucking windowsill of the fucking ancient ass shed that was right next to their house. This fucking shed is older than fucking sin. Okay? Should have been demolished a long time ago. Okay? It didn't take much for it to set that old ass, no longer fucking treated wood ablaze. It just went whoof and just ignited. Okay? There wasn't anything she could do about it. By the time she realized there was a fire, it was already too late. By the time the fire department got there, and keep in mind, this is small town Waconia, our fucking fire department is 6 blocks away. Not joking. By the time they got there, the blaze had already fucking gotten so hot that it started melting the siding on the house next door. And that was about to fucking catch on fire. Now, that being said, when you're having a bonfire or just burning trash or whatever it is that you're setting fires. Now, keep in mind that this fire started like that. Just poof. Lit. Done. Okay, there was a fucking fire. Because it can happen just like that, all it takes is something fucking blowing from your fucking bonfire or whatever it is you're fucking burning to some dry grass somewhere, and then all of a sudden you've got a smoldering grass fire. And they always start small and smoldering, and they spread. They don't always go up right away. Now, keep in mind, California's been in a fucking drought for God knows how long now. Okay? So everything's already dry as fucking shit. You tell me that there's no chance that it was just somebody's random bonfire that set the fire ablaze, the original fire ablaze. Okay? You mix in the high winds, that's increased oxygen, carrying more fucking embers and shit to God knows fucking where. It could have very, very, very easily have been an accident. Hell, it could have even been started by a lightning strike. Because that happens too. The only reason they're looking for an arsonist is because they want somebody to blame. Somebody to scapegoat. That's the only reason they're truly looking for an arsonist. Because this blaze, this insane, out-of-control fire could have started out of anything. It's easier to find somebody to scapegoat than it is to fucking explain an act of nature. Oh yeah, that's another fucking thing right there. Now, I don't doubt that they're gonna find somebody to fucking blame for this. Whether or not they're truly to fucking blame for it or not, it's another fucking story. Depend on what evidence they actually have to back it up. But I'm just gonna say it's very reasonable to believe that it just started by an accident. Well, from the perspective of the law, they're always going to say they're innocent, because you're innocent until proven guilty. Okay? But wouldn't be the first time in history somebody's been fucking set up for shit. Possibly by the government. We haven't had any declassified cases about that, have we? So, you know, yeah, they're just looking for someone to blame. I'm not saying he's innocent, but something definitely smells funny. What's up, Akasha? We've been chilling, having a Timmy talk, rather than playing the game for like the last 45 minutes. Well, we've had a plethora of topics. Everything from women's rights to gay rights to the history of women's fight for their rights and gay fight for their rights and 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 declassified government information that's led me to fucking not trust the fucking government as I've gotten older, because they've only done nothing but proved some of the crazy conspiracy theorists are actually fucking right sometimes. You know, to all the way to me apologizing for some things I said about the shit going on in California and shifting my view on what's going on over there right now, to the potential causes of what happened over there and why they're looking for somebody to blame when it could have very easily been an accident, you know, and if they do find somebody to blame, whether you should trust that, because it's not like we haven't had any declassified files that haven't talked about the government intentionally framing somebody for things, you know. You know. You see, we're not talking about politics, though. We're not talking about religion. We are talking about news, unfortunately, and social issues. You know, because those are all important to me. Well, maybe not so much the news, because most of the news is fabricated anyway, I feel. But that's an entirely other fucking thing. I've become the crazy fucker that trusts no one. You guys are cool, though. It's a very delicate line to dance. But we've done a very good job of it tonight. Because it's actually not that hard to talk about the specific issues at hand. You know, the things that have happened. You know, we can talk about those, and we can talk about why they're good or why they're bad. You know, and we can talk about our reasons why. You know. Because those are personal beliefs and personal stances. You know what I mean? There's no reason to bring any kind of politics into it at all. Who cares whose fault it is? The evidence say. You know, I don't care whose fault it is, but the evidence says that this is what caused that to happen. Okay? And you can hand the fucking problem to any fucking 5-year-old and they can tell you exactly how to fix it so it can never happen again. That's not a political issue. That is a current problem that has nothing to do with any of it. We know what happened. We know why it happened. It doesn't matter who made it happen. Just that it's broken and it needs to be fixed immediately. Oh, I hate it when people are like, oh, well, so-and-so says this, and so-and-so says that, and so-and-so's gonna do this, or so-and-so's gonna do that. I fucking hate that shit. I hate that shit so fucking goddamn much. I really hate that shit so fucking much. a lot of people do, you know, especially with things that I'm not so versed in. Dude, and again, we're going to jump back to my earlier statements from weeks ago about what's going on in California and why I was fucking wrong. Okay. This is why you shouldn't take necessarily what I say at face value. You should always, 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 always do your research, because I can be wrong. I can be very wrong sometimes. Okay? I'm very passionate about things, though. But do your own fucking research and see for yourself what exactly is going on. Look at the problem itself and say what needs to be done to fix this. Fuck a political line on it. I don't care who thinks what about it, okay? Look at the problem and see what needs to actually be done to fix it. To make it work, or in some cases, maybe get rid of it or replace it with something else that does work. Either way, look at the problem. And then say what needs to be done to fix it. You might not necessarily always be right. Like I said, I'm wrong a lot. Okay? I can be wrong a lot. But look at the problem itself. What needs to be done to fix it? And then speak that way. This is how I've always been. I don't care whose issue it is. It's a fucking issue, and it needs to be addressed. I say this broadly. There are a lot of things that can be issues. This is not my ship. I mean, it is my ship, but not my ship. What? Did you have a Star Trek transporter accident? Why are you half in the floor? Fucking Gek, man. Ultimately, the crash happened due to a lack of staff. A lack of manpower, a lack of watchdogs, people to keep an eye on it and actually coordinate the fucking the incident, right? There was a lack of communication. You need to put in more communication. You need more people. That is what the solution to that is. It's very simple. Yep, and that's a problem that needs to be addressed. You know, think of it like this. People at your work just go home fucking early when they're not fucking supposed to. What the fuck happens? Your fucking work falls apart. This is no fucking different. You have people there. You have coverage. You treat it like you're actually running a fucking business that's meant to succeed. God, I sound like a fucking capitalist. You have a problem and you have to address it. And in this particular situation with the air traffic thing, they need manpower. They need people. They don't have enough coverage. It's already been fucking discovered in whatever fucking investigation or fucking inspection or whatever, that they don't have enough manpower. This is a fucking agency that says they don't have enough fucking manpower to do what they're fucking doing. So maybe, just like the fucking health department says you have to clean something up when you work in a restaurant, In this instance, when the inspector says you need more people, well, you should probably hire more fucking people. Simple as that. Not fire people, not send people home. That doesn't solve the fucking problem. You are told that you have an understaffing problem. That means you are supposed to fix it. We have had a worse one that I can think of, but it's related to 9/11. So, yeah. As far as domestic crashes, which is what this technically is, even though it involves a military helicopter, don't ask. I don't understand either. But either way, it involves a military helicopter. It's still a domestic thing. So this is probably our worst domestic crash. Yeah, exactly. That one receives a different classification because of what it was. As far as domestic accidents go, this is the worst one, probably. In a very long time, at the very least. You'd be surprised how maneuverable but not maneuverable helicopters are, truthfully. They aren't a vehicle that you can, like, in some space games where you can, like, just change your direction with the press of a key. Okay, it's still, there's an inertial fucking time and a lot of other shit you have to account for when it comes to maneuvering with a helicopter. Never mind the fact that the propulsion is downward instead of back to front. Okay? Unfortunately, you're probably right, Muckfire. Because the government's going to do what the government always does and eventually just sweep this under the rug. Ultimately. Because that's what the government does. Oh, yeah. I always play jamming tunes, man. A lot of it's pretty old, but by music standards anyway, old. You're not wrong. Because to be honest, how many military people do you know wouldn't just bring that chopper down in an attempt to save the civilians. Tell me how many fucking military guys wouldn't have taken that chance. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. That's how those guys are trained to think. But I'm not going to try and start a conspiracy over this shit. Okay? Don't take any of that out of context, please. That's a very, very, very good point. Wow, my frames. The fuck is going on? Totally thought this was a moon. And hey, here's a thought. Buckfire. What about the black boxes? Both the military and the civilian craft should have them. They're still looking. How convenient. Considering they found those in a matter of just like 2 days or something like that after 9/11. Yeah. I know how efficient our government can be when they want to be. They've proven it time and time again. Why now? But you know, why has nobody mentioned the black boxes? I haven't heard a mention from anywhere. Corporate or independent media. Nobody's mentioned a fucking thing about the flight recorders. Hey, what's up, Mary Jane? How you doing? Okay, something is fucking killing my frames. God damn it. Oh. Aye. Mm, mm. Hmm. far away is that? Okay, where is this ship? Oh god, it's all the way over there. South, southwest. Here's a good spot to land. Yeah, probably not inside that though. Good morning, Cloud. How are you? Oh my god, how am I somehow farther away from this fucking thing? Oh my fucking god, come on. I'm outside of its range now. take this fucking mission. Oh, that's gonna suck. Ooh. Just gonna do that. Nightfall for him to come out? Is that what it is? I would love to return to this guy, but he's not here. Dude, where are they? I am so confused. I don't know how to make them appear. going on? Just gonna have to abandon this one, I guess. God damn it, I lost the game. Damn it, Eivor. Why? What did I ever do to you, man? The largest planet. Our largest planet record. Plated. Redacted moon. No atmosphere. Rotting. And frozen. I think really worth going down to take a peek at is probably the gas giant itself, just because it's huge. I'm curious as to what its inner composition is. The rocky, or if it's a liquid center. No, damn it. This thing's actually pretty far away. Whoa. Oof. Jesus. My ship was having problems getting off the surface. Oh, one's quartzite, one's activated quartzite. That's why they're two different kinds. I want to find a gas giant that's an ocean world. I want to see how deep it is. How deep they can get. It's kind of my big thing right now is looking for ocean worlds. Here we go. Here's an oceanic planet. What is it? New Shrewer? New Shriek? Shrook? get over to the daytime side of this rock. Well, this, I should say this ball of water, I guess. Oh wow, the seafloor is like, oh yeah. Five metal plating and oh, no, I don't need metal plating. Why did I think I needed metal plating? Let's look at this can go over here because I need this there. I need 3 dihydrogen jelly actually. Oh, because yeah, it's this that I actually need. There's got to be a key to just straight up descend. Controls. Exocraft. That's what it is. Okay, perfect. Ooh, what is that? Hold on. Make sure I got the right one to scan with. This is a crazy deep ocean. Like the pressure's so high down there, it just drains my life support even inside the submarine. Makes me want to build a base down there. There's gotta be a geoelectric hotspot somewhere. What is that? What are those? Oh, I'm so gonna regret this. Sea glass. Oh no, I fucking had the wrong thing. Sad day. Okay, there's a sea glass. Let's actually try and get one this time. Oh, did I actually pick it up? No. Or am I just not that close to it? Oh, is that a... Okay, so what is sea glass? Worth a lot of money? It's literally a trade commodity. Oh, Jesus. Hey, what's up, Jared? How you doing, man? I'm going to find a power hotspot. This is going to be my next base. think this is gonna be a... Holy crap. An adventure for tomorrow night. Alright, have a good night, Avor. Stay safe, man. Stay high. Oh, that's a landmass there. Alright, you guys. It is after 4:30 in the morning, and I need to wrap things up because I gotta work today. So, we'll come back again to this tomorrow night. I want to try and build a deep sea base. I just gotta find an electromagnetic hotspot. Or geoelectric hotspot, or whatever the fuck they're called. Right? So, just like I did with that other water base, and then we'll build this one out. I don't think I'll be able to do a surface platform for this one, unfortunately. So this is going to be accessed via main teleporter. So, like, I get down to it through a teleporter from my, $5 question is where will my ship dock when I teleport? We'll have to find out. But let's find somebody to raid really quick. Smoke some weed before I get out of here. Let's raid Nomus. All right. Let's take a puff here really quick. Our raid target tonight is going to be Nomus Plays. When we get over there, I want you guys to give them a follow and show them love and support from our community and let them know that the Church of the Lead Pipe is always with them. As for me, I'm getting ready to get out of here. You guys take another puff. like to thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I love and appreciate all of y'all. If you like my content, be sure to click the follow button so you get notifications as to when I'm live. I am here Monday through Thursday nights from 7 p.m. Central Standard Time until at least 5 a.m. and Saturday through Monday mornings from 1 a.m. Central Standard Time until 4 a.m. Means I'll be back again tonight when I get off of work. I'll be back for some more games and some more weed, you guys. Take another puff here. Salute to my friends and crew over on YouTube. I love and appreciate you guys as well. Thanks again for coming back and checking out our streams every day when we get them uploaded up there to YouTube. If you like our streams and you want to support the channel, all you got to do is click the subscribe button and the bell to get a notification as to when I upload the next VOD to YouTube for you guys to check out. If you click the like button, that helps immensely with the algorithms. But one more thing, you guys. The most important thing for you guys on YouTube who are members of the Twitch community, I'd like to invite every single one of you guys to come hang out with us, jam out to tunes, play some games, and most importantly, smoke some weed. All you got to do to get in on our rotation is click the link down below in the description, click the follow button on our channel page, and you get a notification as to when I'm sparking up the first bowl of the night, you guys. I look forward to getting high with y'all. But with that, it's time for me to take one last puff and get out of here. And with that last puff, you guys, that is going to do it for me, wrapping things up for tonight. Thanks again for coming and hanging out. I'll be back again tonight after I get off of work, but until then, don't do anything I wouldn't do. Stay safe and stay high, you guys. I love y'all. Peace.